Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steffen Camarato. With me today, I have Bruno Alves and Vikki. Our fourth team member, Nicolas, Jaramillo, cannot make it today. It is his birthday, so I want to wish him a happy birthday. We are all University of Central Florida students here, so we're local. And we want to introduce our application called Ghosted. So what is Ghosted? Ghosted is a dating service app to connect users together to form relationships. So why dating service apps? Roughly 6.5 out of 10 Americans are actually using a dating service app, which approximates to about 200 million users in America alone. Out of those 200 million users, about 60% of them actually acquire a date using dating service apps. And for the retention for those dates, we get about 38% who actually have a meaningful relationship, and about 40 or so percent actually go to friendships after that. Next slide. So what's one of the main pitfalls of dating? Being anonymous. So here we have Vikki, who speaks with Joe through some random dating service app. She sees Joe's profile, sounds like he has a good job, he's handsome, looks like he has a lot of activities and friends. So Vikki talks to Joe, they start hitting it off, texting each other. Joe eventually pops the question, hey, you want to exchange phone numbers so we can talk off the app? Vikki's like, yeah, that'd be fantastic. So Vikki gives her her phone number to Joe, and then they start texting back and forth on the app, outside of the app. Well, turns out Joe may have fidged a little bit on his biography on the app. Joe's actually married, has a couple kids, currently jobless, and Joe starts to turn into a little bit different than what he was using on the app. Vikki's not too comfortable with that, says, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore, have a good day. Joe doesn't quite like that. So Joe keeps texting Vikki, starts calling her, Vikki's not answering, Vikki starts blocking his numbers. Well, Joe can't reach Vikki, so he starts doing some Google searches about Vikki. He knows her first name, knows what city she lives in, and has her number. With that, he can find her last name. And using public search records, he finds where she lives, where she works, where she goes to school. And now you potentially have a stalker scenario that never should have happened in the first place. Well, that's where we introduced Ghosted. With Ghosted, we create that anonymous connection between two users. So the way we have it set up is, probably the next slide. So the way we have it set up, we'll start the live demo in a sec, is all male users will be using the Telenyx API servers to communicate with the female users, who will be going through the VoiP API servers. So they're going to get two random generated numbers that we have in our database, and they're going to be able to text message between each other through our app. Now after that, say they want to send a picture message to each other, see some face pics, they'll be using the Flowroute API servers to send picture messages between each other. And then hopefully we hit it off and we want to hit that phone call and start talking with each other. That's where we're going to go through the Zang API services, anonymous phone numbers that are not connected to you, where you can make a direct phone call to the other user and talk with each other. And if it hits it off, you can go meet up for coffee, go out to dinner. If not, then you stop talking and you get ghosted. So we're going to do a live demonstration on how our app works and show you. All right, so start the phone. When you first load up the app, it's going to show you a list of local users who are in the area that you've registered with. So here we have Rebecca. She's a veterinarian, loves looking with animals. I love animals. I have my own dog. So you know what? I'm going to say I like her. So we get the like. So next we have Bob. Now Bob, he's a builder. Likes to work with his hands and get some stuff down. I like a man that can get down and dirty and knows how to fix things, so I'm going to give a like to Bob. We have Jonathan here. He's a CEO of a Fortune 100 company. He likes long walks on the beach and in outer space. Seems a little bit arrogant to me. I don't like him here. I'm going to pass on that one. Here we have Richard. He's the CEO of Tinder, and he's looking for a match made in heaven. You know what, Richard? I like you, so we'll hit a like on that. Next, we have Dave posting his Instagram username. These Instagram models are notorious for being on all these apps. I don't like you, Dave. I think I'm going to pass on that one. Ooh, we have Sam. She's an active girl. That's awesome. She likes to wrestle bears, sharks, and alligators all at the same time. That's impressive. So I'm going to give Sam a mic as well. Ooh, what's this? Bruno. Okay, she's looking for that gentleman. I'm a gentleman. I think I like her too. So I'm going to give a like on that. Oh, wait, what? You have a Bruno and like each other. That's awesome. She liked me back. Well, let's go ahead and start chatting with each other. So you're going to click the start talking icon, and there it's going to open the chat screen. So from my perspective, this would be my phone, and I'm going to send an SMS message to Bruno, which this is going to be Bruno's phone right here. So we're just going to type in the generic mail message, which is, hey, you know, which I think most women can relate to. So once we send the message...
I thought that was you up.
Hey, how you doing? You know? So we're going to hit send. One sec. So we're sending the SMS, and it's going to reach here on the phone once it goes through. And there's the message. Hey. Awesome. Well, you know, hey, that's cool for a guy to send me hey. So as Bruno, I'm going to be like, okay, well, hey, winky face. So I'm going to say, hey, winky face. And now we're going to check to see if we have a response back from Bruno. And there we go. Bruno responded back with, hey, winky face. So I'm engaging with Bruno. It looks like it's starting to hit off. So I'm going to send her a picture. And it might not be the picture you're thinking of. So I like long walks on the beach. So I'm going to send her a picture of a beach. So MMS was sent. Now this one's going through Zang's API to send the MMS messages to each other. So I'm going to wait for that one to come through. And there's the picture right there. And we have a nice, beautiful beach that I would like to take Bruno to if she's willing to let me go on those long walks on the beach. But we've been talking for a little while. Seems to be going well. So now I actually want to send a phone call to Bruno. So now we're going to engage in a phone call by clicking on call. And now I'll be calling Bruno here. Which will be going through our VoiP service, API services. And there's Bruno calling right there. Well, that's Bruno. Hey, how you doing? Yeah? Fantastic. All right, so that's how the call features work. So at the end, assuming everything goes well, you guys decide to meet up for coffee, dinner, and move on from there. It's completely anonymous. That way, we never have the Vikki Joe scenario where you have someone who wants to keep meeting you even though you don't want to anymore. So let's go ahead and put the other one back on. So
wrap it up.
That is our demonstration. This is some of our contact information. So we'd like to open up to any questions you have about our program and application.
Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. Any questions for the ghosted team? Go for it.
Is there a way to officially ghost, like a button where you can say, okay, I don't want to talk to this person anymore, cut off the anonymous number?
There is a way we can do that. We haven't implemented the functionality for the ghost button, but yeah, that's the idea is, assuming you don't want to talk anymore, hit ghost and boom, all the numbers that was in contact get deleted and refreshed, and next thing you know, you never see Joe ever again.
Oh, go for it, Colin.
It wasn't a question, it was more of a feature suggestion. Watson has an arrest-based AI recognition for photos. You want to apply that to the SMS before you send it?
Okay.
Joke.
Anybody else? If not, again, guys, great demo.
Thank you.